Lesson: Compliance obligations in cross-border contracts. Compliance obligations in cross-border contracts represent a critical challenge for professionals engaged in international trade and business transactions. These obligations arise from the complex interplay of diverse legal systems, regulatory requirements, and cultural norms that govern business practices across different jurisdictions. Successfully navigating these challenges demands a deep understanding of the regulatory landscape, an ability to anticipate and mitigate risks, and the implementation of robust compliance frameworks and tools. One of the first steps in managing compliance obligations in cross-border contracts is to conduct a comprehensive risk assessment. This involves identifying and analyzing the regulatory environments of all jurisdictions involved in the transaction. A practical tool for this purpose is a regulatory risk matrix, which maps out the specific laws and regulations applicable in each jurisdiction and assesses their potential impact on the contract. This matrix helps in prioritizing risks based on their likelihood and potential consequences, enabling businesses to allocate resources effectively to areas of highest concern. For instance, consider a multinational corporation entering into a joint venture with a foreign partner. The regulatory risk matrix would highlight relevant compliance issues, such as anti-bribery laws, import-export controls, data protection regulations, and industry-specific requirements. By identifying these early on, the corporation can develop targeted strategies to address each area of concern, such as implementing anti-corruption training programs and establishing data transfer protocols that comply with local data protection laws. Once potential compliance issues are identified, the next step is to establish a compliance framework that incorporates best practices and industry standards. The ISO 19600 standard on compliance management systems provides a flexible framework that can be adapted to the specific needs of any organization. This standard emphasizes the importance of leadership commitment, risk-based planning, and continuous improvement in building a culture of compliance. By adopting such a framework, organizations can ensure that their compliance efforts are systematic, well-documented, and aligned with their overall business objectives. To illustrate the practical application of these principles, consider the case of Siemens AG, which was embroiled in a major bribery scandal in the early 2000s. In response, Siemens implemented a comprehensive compliance program based on international standards, which included a global network of compliance officers, mandatory training for all employees, and a whistleblower hotline. These measures not only helped Siemens resolve its immediate legal challenges, but also restored its reputation and strengthened its position in the global market. Effective communication and training are also crucial components of a successful compliance strategy. Employees at all levels must understand the importance of compliance and be equipped with the knowledge and skills to adhere to relevant regulations. Regular training sessions, workshops, and e-learning modules can be employed to keep employees informed about changes in the regulatory environment and reinforce the organization's commitment to compliance. Additionally, clear communication channels should be established to facilitate the reporting of compliance concerns and ensure that issues are addressed promptly and transparently. In addition to internal measures, external collaboration and engagement with regulatory authorities and industry peers can enhance compliance efforts. Participating in industry associations and working groups provides valuable opportunities for sharing knowledge and best practices, as well as influencing the development of regulatory policies. Engaging with regulators can also help organizations gain insights into enforcement trends and expectations, enabling them to anticipate potential compliance challenges and adjust their strategies accordingly. A case study that underscores the importance of external engagement is the automotive industry's response to emissions regulations in the European Union. In the wake of the Volkswagen emissions scandal, automakers collaborated with regulators to develop more stringent testing procedures and emissions standards. This collaborative approach not only improved compliance across the industry, but also fostered innovation in cleaner technologies and enhanced the industry's credibility with consumers and regulators alike. Technology also plays a pivotal role in managing compliance obligations in cross-border contracts. Advanced compliance management software can automate many aspects of the compliance process, such as monitoring regulatory changes, tracking compliance activities, and generating reports. These tools enhance efficiency, reduce the risk of human error, and provide real-time insights into the organization's compliance status. Moreover, data analytics can be used to identify patterns and trends in compliance performance, enabling organizations to make informed decisions and continuously improve their compliance efforts. For example, global financial institutions have leveraged technology to comply with anti-money laundering regulations. By implementing sophisticated transaction monitoring systems and utilizing artificial intelligence to analyze customer behavior, these institutions can detect suspicious activities and report them to authorities in a timely manner. This not only helps prevent financial crimes, but also demonstrates the institution's commitment to regulatory compliance and risk management. In conclusion, managing compliance obligations in cross-border contracts requires a multifaceted approach that combines rigorous risk assessment, robust compliance frameworks, effective communication and training, external collaboration, and the strategic use of technology. By adopting these strategies, organizations can navigate the complexities of the global regulatory landscape, mitigate potential risks, and achieve their business objectives while maintaining the highest standards of ethical conduct. As the global business environment continues to evolve, staying abreast of regulatory developments and continuously refining compliance strategies will be essential for organizations seeking to thrive in the international marketplace.